afternoon, and let's have a quick look at what the market is doing which are the top gainers and losers in trade and what stocks are actually buzzing. So obviously the Indian benchmark indices have been performing quite well. The Sensex is up by jumped more than 250 points, and it's hovering nearing towards the 50,000 mark for that lifetime high that it will be reaching. It's 300 points away from that 50,000 mark, while the Nifty is hovering around the 14,600 mark. So both the benchmark indices are in the green, while the broader markets also are going up in tandem with the benchmark indices. Now Nifty, IT as well as the auto stocks are leading the gains for the for the Nifty, as well as the Nifty Bank, Nifty Metal, Nifty Pharma were also in the positive, lifting the sentiments further. So obviously benchmark indices have been outperforming, but mid cap, small cap are also surely catching up to that level. Now let's look at the stocks that have been performing, or what stocks are actually down in trade, not performing. Starting with Tata Communications, the stock price is down as much as 6 to 7% in trade, and this is after its Q3 numbers. The Q3 numbers were not bad, but what is actually putting pressure on the stock price is that the government is also looking to sell shares, sell its stake in the company, and that is something that has really impacted the stock price as well. It's down most in 10 months, and that is continuing to put some pressure on Tata Communications, and it's down 6 to 7% in trade. Moving on to ICICI Lombard, the stock price is down as much as 3% in trade after its Q3 earnings were below their estimates, below the street estimates, and also Jefferies, the brokerage firm, has cut its target price to 1,780 rupees per share. From previously it was 1,850 rupees per share, and this is post the Q3 FY21 numbers. So surely some pressure building in on the stock price over there. Now let's look at what are the gainers. Actually, some of the gainers were Adani Transmissions, which is up as much as 6% in trade after a strong Q3 operational update that has come in from the company. The operational metrics were very positive, strong performance that we are expecting to see in Q3, and that is surely leading to a positive up move for the stock price as well. Moving on to Wockhardt, the stock price has jumped as much as 4% after obviously the big bull Rakesh Jhunjhunwala has added around 2.26% stake in the company in Q3, and this is what we can see in the filings of the company. So surely that is something that is creating the buzz around the stock. It's up as much as 4% in trade after Rakesh Jhunjhunwala has added 2.26% stake. Let's talk about Gateway Distriparks. That is a surge as much as 18% in trade. It's the most it is gained in 2 years, as well as it's at a 52-week high as well. So this is after the company's profits have doubled in the quarter, that's Q3 FY21, and obviously that is overall led by the strong performance of the company as well. So that is a very positive sign coming in from them, and that is why we're seeing the stock is buzzing, shining in trade as much as I could say. It's up 18%. Another stock which is buzzing on the back of its earnings is Skipper. That is after the strong Q3 numbers by the company. The net profits of this company has also doubled as well. L&T Infotech up 1.6% after an upbeat set of Q3 numbers. The profits have jumped almost 37.7%. So surely that's something we're keeping an eye out on as well. Maruti up 2% after the company has commenced production and export of Jimny from India, so that's something we're going to keep an eye out for. Lastly, Adani Greens is also up as much as 2% after the company has commissioned 150 megawatt of solar power plant in Kutch, that is in Gujarat. So all these are the stocks that have been buzzing in trade, and overall the markets are surely moving towards the 50,000. The Sensex is moving towards the 50,000, almost 300 points away. Let's keep an eye out on what it ends at actually.